There are more and more immigrants coming to the UK, whether they're just looking for a better life or they had to flee their country due to war. People are beginning to wonder whether they benefit the country. This chart shows the amount of asylum seekers that travel to each country. As you can see, England isn't the main country. Asylum seekers are people that flee their country because of either war, racial persecution, or being part of a certain group which they get tortured or beaten for. In the short clips you just saw now, this is the sort of stuff that drives asylum seekers from their countries. War zones like Syria are common places that see asylum seekers coming out of them. Recently, Great Britain has just taken many asylum seekers and refugees from Syria. Other types of immigrants just come over to England to look for a better life. Some claim benefits and live in state housing, but others get jobs and have degrees. Recently, I went to speak to a Polish immigrant called Frankie. When she came over from Poland, she got a job working for a local Polish food company. She travelled the country, and her English became very good. With her income from this job, she managed to buy herself a lovely mansion in London. She now lives happily. This is a real example of a successful immigrant in this country. Another Polish immigrant I spoke to, though, had a criminal record and had been in prison many times and was living off state benefits. This just shows you the difference in immigrants. Recently, I went to speak to a young Syrian refugee. She had recently come over from Syria to escape rebel fighting. She talked about the horrors of Syria, how she nearly died many times. She said she had no choice to come over here. The USA also plays host to many immigrants. A lot of them smuggle themselves into the country in car boots and other things like that. They then live in the country, though it's not only Mexico. People from all over the world come to America looking for a better life in this big rich country. Now let's go back to the UK and come to a final conclusion on immigration. So far we have seen that there are many immigrants that benefit the country. They get jobs and buy nice houses and have really good lives here in England. But there are the odd ones that claim benefits, and some even have criminal records. On the other side of immigration, there are refugees that flee their countries. Most of these leave their countries due to fighting in their country or prosecution. So they're both very different types of immigration, and on one of them they do have a choice, and on the other they don't have a choice. To be honest, I think immigration is a good thing because some immigrants, like Polish immigrants, who get jobs that other people don't want to do, so that boosts towards the English economy. And immigration is always good because people might survive in our country whilst they wouldn't have so much the chance of survival in their own country. So I think immigration is good.